I've just come across this park and in between while I'm working, and what I really like about it is there's so much shelter here. Look at it, absolutely beautiful. I just love it. It's so cool here. I don't know if you've ever been in a park before and there's hardly any shelter, and the shelter that is available, everybody's sort of like under there, and so you have no choice to sit on a bench wide in the wide open where it's boiling hot. Your children are playing, but they're sweltering, and you just can't wait to leave. I mean, but this park here, there's so much shelter, so I can imagine being here on a boiling hot day, you know, sitting where I'm standing now. There's about 5 round seats, and then to my left is a bench, and then further ahead of me is another bench, and I'm sure there's other benches here as well. It looks like it's just purposely built, you know, for the children to play, feel relaxed and cool on boiling hot days. Even if it's like raining, you're still sort of sheltered, aren't you? So I'm really impressed with it. It was yesterday that I came across that area near here. It just reminded me of a particular area that I was working in a few years ago. For some reason it just came to mind. I might have done a video on this before, maybe, but basically there was a time where I was working, it may have been in Kingston or somewhere further up from there, where I came across a woman and she was really busy and asked me to call back in about 20 minutes. So I called back, she invited me in, and she had turned a room into a dressing room. And there was the sewing machine and all the clothes, all the material was there, the cotton, everything. And then I looked to my left, and I actually saw like a rail of dresses that she had made, all the same dresses, all the same size, well, more or less the same sizes, and some were covered in plastic. So I said, oh, you know, you sort of providing for a shop? And she said, yeah, she's providing for, and it was for a top brand name in Regent Street. How impressive is that, you know? And I was like really impressed with that, and I said, wow, that's really amazing. How about you? Have you been in a situation like that, whereby this person could actually be you, where you're actually producing something, not realizing that what you're producing, the standard is a very high standard, and now you're actually providing for a top brand, or you actually know someone who actually started from scratch, again, you know, just started building or producing something, not realizing that it's such a high standard. Brand names were actually asking for the product to be actually sold in their shops, in their stores. Don't forget to comment on my page, welcome Rosalind Roberts, to like and even share. Don't forget to press the notification button so that all the videos that I do come up and running straight to you. So it's really encouraging, isn't it, if you actually start, say for instance you're a seamstress and it's a hobby, you've turned it into a business, not realizing that you are very good at what you do, and you basically attract, you know, top companies to provide for them, for you to provide for them, or you actually train to become like a seamstress or something, you train to become something professional. It could be to do with craft, art and craft or what have you, or you know, something or another, and not realizing that the way that you do things, the standard is so high, you have brand names asking you, you know, to provide for them. Don't you? That is just so encouraging. That's why whatever we do, we should try and always do our best, because we really don't know where it's going to take us and who will want